Hey everyone, how are y'all doing? So this ain't going to be a long one, hopefully. But I do want to address a couple of things. I done a video about Michelle sabotage not that long ago. And I keep getting comments about Michelle doing this, that and the other. Well, here's the thing. If people didn't keep pushing and pushing and pushing until someone was at breaking point, because the tragedy pimps are really fond of doing that. You can't go around accusing people of ending the lives of their babies. It's just ridiculous. Don't you think if she had done something to that baby, she would be locked up? So let me just get the message the last message that I had up, because I got plenty to say about it. So here it is. I've taken the name out because I don't want people attacking this person, and I'm just going to set my point straight. Michelle deserves everything she gets. Michelle's ex-husband, the father of baby, said she fell asleep drunk on the baby and she paid Ski to keep quiet. What? She paid Ski to keep quiet. Michelle does terrible things to people behind the scenes. Charlotte is fabulous and does homework. Okay, so forgive me for laughing. Charlotte's idea of homework is, let's pull an old KJ video up that we've spoken about 10 times before and talk about it again. I used to be a supporter of Charlotte's until she started saying things like, people want me off this planet, people want me off this earth. Over dramatic much, Charlotte. Considering you had enough to say when Real was saying that same thing to you. But hey. So let's go back. Michelle deserves everything she gets. Michelle's ex-husband, the father of the baby. Now, I'm going to say something about that. An ex is an ex for a reason. He was not there when the baby passed. Michelle sat on a live stream sobbing with the death certificate in her hand, showing that the baby passed from SIDS. It is an awful, awful way to lose a child. Anyway, it's awful to lose a child, but SIDS, you never know it's going to happen. And it can happen to anybody. And that is heartbreaking. I will never, never accuse anybody of ending the lives of their babies. And if that's where you've got to go, then that says more about you than it does about the other person. Yes, Michelle has done and said some horrible things. But who threw the first stone? Who drew first blood? Molly Golightly, Justin for all, Charlotte, LB, all the tragedy pimps, they went at Michelle hard. And when she started turning back on them, they didn't like it. If the tragedy pimps want to be at war with Michelle for the next 5 years, I don't care. Don't come to my channel accusing people of ending the lives of someone's child. Point blank. Because it will not be accepted on this channel by anyone, about anyone. The fact that you have to go that low, like I said, says more about you than it does about me. If you want to be treated like an a-hole by other people, go ahead. I will not tolerate anybody being accused of ending the life of a child, especially with no evidence. Absolutely ridiculous. Like I said, this one's going to be quick. And here it is. Done. Now I'm going to bed because it's 2 a.m. And I shall see everybody in the next one. Have a great night. Take care of yourself. Hug those babies extra tight. We don't know what's around the corner. And life can be cruel. But I won't be. I will not be that person. I will not be that cruel. But if you want to be, don't get me involved. I want nothing to do with it. Good night, all.